Greetings, folks. Hope everybody's doing good. This is going to be a little different type of video, something that's been on my mind for quite a while. Good conversation topic, so let's just conversate. All right? What would you be willing to do to make sure that your family's greatest resource, which is your next generation, your little keikis coming up the ropes, to make them a blue chip prospect right off the bat? You knew that they were going to be first round draft choice. Oh, they might even get the signing bonus. Yes. And you had all that in their life. By the time they got to kindergarten, they'd get the signing bonus. How do you do that? You take on the responsibility to teach your children how to read. Yeah, you do it. Don't leave it up to the educational institutions. You do it. You take care of that chore. And you know what I found? That the kids that are fortunate enough that the parents see that as an investment and they put the time into it, they get the signing bonus by the time they're in kindergartners. They know what it means and feels like to walk into the room and know that they're the first round choice. They're the ones that are going to get picked. They're going to get the signing bonus. Yes, sir. And how do you do that? You make sure they know how to read. You sit down with them when they're small. You can start them at any age. Exposure to the text, the letters, P's and D's and DP's and B's and D's and Q's, man. They're all the same shape, but just different configuration. It's rough. But if you do it, ladies and gentlemen, moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, brothers and sisters, you're going to be putting that child, that family member in a wonderful position. But here's the pushback that you might get. If you invested that much of yourself into your children, you're going to want to know what's going on in the classroom. And I think most institutions have done very well at somehow discouraging parents to get involved. I see a lot of grandparents that come in. They want to swing the bat and be in that classroom with their grandkids and making sure that they're behaving well. Anyway, that's the pushback. You're going to have a hard time getting in the classroom, especially if you are an involved parent. And I believe, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. The reason they don't want you in there is because you're going to see all the other administrative BS, mammalian manure tasks that your average teacher has to do beyond teaching. Now, don't get me wrong. I've seen a lot of incredible teachers who really are good at their trade, because it is. Some of them are, it's like artistry the way they work. It's really amazing. Some of them are struggling to stay afloat, and then you've got half the class that can't read at their level. And now the teacher's going to be held accountable because somebody near and dear to these children didn't teach them how to read. That's because you didn't see the value of it. You will unlock the entire world to your children if you teach them how to read. You will have children that can pursue the answers to their questions. Now your job and our job becomes information quality and quantity control. Oh, I like that. Quality, quantity control. Because garbage in, garbage out, right? But anyways, if you can't tell, it's one of a challenging things in my life to convey the importance of a skill that I am very, very lacking in proficiency. Yeah. So here's some tricks to up your game, whether you're old like me or you're young. Trick number 1, put closed captioning on your TV. Sit down and watch movies that you've seen before with your children and put closed captioning on. You will see that they will be mesmerized by Follow the Bouncing Ball. There it goes, it's going across, and they're reading. Try it. Your brain has no choice. It's like your eyes are drawn to the text. So watch something you've seen already. Secondly, follow your finger, right? Sit down with your kids, and if they're having a hard time reading, you tell them, hey, follow your finger, come on. Train your eyes to go across the page. They'll know, you'll know what words they're challenging on. B's and D's are always a bear. But if you are monitoring and being involved in your child's reading education, because it will be more challenging, it will be the best time spent with your children. I firmly believe that. And then, of course, we can now go out and observe the world. And these students now can go and find answers to their questions on their own. I think it's a pretty good payoff. So, wrap it up. Let's rock and roll. I hope my tips helped you. They helped me, because you're talking to a Alexithia reading anemic individual who didn't find out until my second year at trade school. Some old dude in the library, I don't know, he just caught me on the side and said, come over here. And he challenged me, and we became good friends, man. He was a hermit who lived up in the hills, who came down to the college library and loved to read. I don't even know his name, bro. Changed my whole life, bro. Oh, we got some cranes. Then you can take your kids outside and show them the whole world, and if they got questions, they can find the answers. And now you can have students, children in your life who have amazing levels of curiosity, because they know the answers are out there, because they can read. Don't you want that for your kids? I do. How we're doing it now isn't working. It's not working. Anyway, as always, my friends, I hope this helps somebody, and pursue the love of lifelong learning. Keep moving forward. Mahalo for your times. Mahalo for your time.